Now, I would be remiss not to say another thank you to James Matthews, who has been the managing director of Ocean Cohort 8. James, on behalf of our Ocean team and all of the founders and the broader Ocean community, I want to say thank you. And could you tell us, healthy founders, strong businesses, flourishing communities?
Christy, thank you, and Luke for doing what you do. Thank you. In the middle of this cohort, we took a retreat to Boulder. And it was a time to reflect, because this is an impossible task. You have 10 founders coming in. It's not hard to not see the stats. 1 in 10 will be successful. 9 are supposed to die. And while we were at this retreat, this is why what Ocean does matters. And I see Mark here from 11 Tribes. Mark, what you do with your venture fund matters, believing in founders. It's incredible what you do. But it can feel, if you're 1 out of 10 and you're supposed to be, could be in one of the 9, the odds don't look good. But while we were in Boulder, we got to go. If you are burnt out, like I love what Bosa does, too many tasks. I have 200,000 unread emails, and I don't want to read emails. I'm forced to read emails. I love what our founders are doing. What they do matters. But when we were in Boulder at our retreat, we were able to go to this place run by the Caliguires. Go to soulcare.com. A lot of us need a place of refuge. And while we were there, I just wrote down some notes listening to Mindy Caliguire talk. And it occurred to me that in the Old Testament, the prophet Ezekiel writes about this valley of bones. And that's what entrepreneurs, every single person coming on stage today, is staring at. You're not supposed to succeed. It's a valley of dry bones. And this is what I wrote, and hearing Mindy mixed in with my own words, so I don't know who to give credit to, but God invites us to this valley. And let this speak to you as well. Those of you guys who are rushed, calm down, this is for you. We're inviting you into this journey. This is all of our races. God invites us to the valley, and he asks our opinion. Our response should be, God, only you know. And that's why, Teresa, your art matters. Keep painting. Keep painting. I love that you're here. God, only you know. I'm in the middle of valley of dry bones. We often want to run away from this valley of lost bones, but while the bones have undoubtedly died, the valley is still full of life and possibilities. Don't be quick to run. God can and will raise an army. So we tell the founders, seek God's voice, seek your purpose, ask God to please speak, remnants of Eli telling Samuel, and tell God, speak, your servants are listening. And sometimes God may speak in the silence. That's what the entrepreneurship journey is like. We have to train our founders to be able to see the most clearly when their eyes are closed, because God sometimes may speak in the silence. There's a new wave of leader that is emerging, born out of hustle culture. A radical change is on the horizon, and there's a deep refusal to allow the soul-sucking rhythm of hustle take the life out of rest, nurture, stability, and overflow. Rest, nurture, stability, and overflow. Is there anybody here that doesn't need those 4 things? And that's what Ocean does. And so it's been my privilege to be able to journey with these founders, because it matters, even what Simba talked about in the beginning. If you've been to the grocery store, you see food prices rising. Why can't we get African farmers to earn a wage and get us food over here, export quality? Why can't we be more productive but nurtured and rested? Why can't we, why does that have to happen to those people in Nepal who are looking for jobs? Thank God for somebody stepping into the valley of dry bones. You're going to hear more from more founders here coming up. They want to bring families together. They want to have those who are susceptible to addiction on the digital wavelength to find freedom. That's why this matters, and that's why we do what we do. Thank you for being a part of it. Let's speak life to the bones.